saying? When you understand how money works, your whole life will change. You feel what I'm saying? What's going on, my man?
Man, I'm doing all right. How you been?
Hanging in there, man. Enjoying this beautiful Sunday, man. Shit.
I hear you. So first of all, this is the Herfador. I'm about to right before you pop in. I was about to cut and smoke right now.
Okay.
You got something over there to smoke?
Yeah, I got this. I'm on my what they call that, boy? Got the little smoke pipe here.
Oh, you got your pipe. You going on the pipe game?
Yeah, just trying something new out. Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, I'm on my Sherlock Holmes. You dig? And I got a pack of Super Value. Just trying it out. You dig?
Okay.
What's going on?
So let's tell them about your company name, your IG company name, where you're located, and how long you've been in business.
Okay, well, my wife and I are the owners of Dust Bunny General Cleaning. We've been operating since 2017. It's a residential and commercial cleaning business. So basically, we started this like ahead of the wave, I guess, per se.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Ahead of the wave, you mean a cleaning wave?
Yeah, like before the pandemic, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Obviously,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I saw the vision early and just kind of sat on it for X amount of years until everything fell in place. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we've been rocking ever since, man. Constantly building and connecting with people.
That's what it's about, building and connecting. How that pipe working for you?
It's cool, man. It's cool. The first time indulging in it, but it's cool. It's real cool.
That's what's up.
I feel like Pookie off of New Jack City, but it's something to get used to.
You don't have to hold it. You don't have to hold it once you light it. You don't have to hold it.
Okay, well, I want to make sure it's all the way lit. Yeah.
You gotta light it, and then after you light it, you don't have to. Yeah. So you don't have to light it every time.
Yeah, I'm thinking the other pipe that they with the other stuff in there. But yeah, man. But we just kind of went full fledged with it. You know what I'm saying? And then everything just started lining up.
Yeah. So what made you get into cleaning? Like what made you get into the cleaning space?
My wife was in the hotel industry for probably about 10 to 15 years, and like she was trying to move up in her industry, like from like the regular house cleaner, and then from like supervisor whatnot. But when she tried to be like a department head, they didn't want her to. She was winning all type of awards and whatnot, and she was trying to go up through a corporate ladder, and they didn't want her. They hired outside people from the outside, and they wanted her to train her. She was winning all type of awards, and the proof was there that she do a good job, but it kind of hurt her feelings or whatever. And I was like, I couldn't take it, so I was like, well, let's start focusing on our own stuff. They had somebody off the street to come in and start hiring in-house, and the guy was like much younger than her. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know nothing about nothing, like nothing about cleaning or whatever. So she had to basically train him to do everything, even though she applied for the department head job, and they kind of left a bad taste in her mouth. So she was like, all down about it. So I was like, well, if you won't, start it, we can just, go full throttle with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a blessing ever since, man.
Yeah, that's good. That's good that it's something that you enjoy doing and it's yours.
Right.
That's real good.
And it's really her passion. Like my passion is real estate. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of go hands in hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're dealing with tenants and they moving out, you can, what I'm saying, basically pay your wife to clean it. So it's keeping the money circulating within us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
it just kind of felt like that. You know what I'm saying? It fell into place.
That's what I was going to ask you about. So, what made you decide to jump into the real estate world?
Well, when I was younger, went through the process of my parents buying their first house, and I saw the process of it, and I got kind of intrigued by it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's yours. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can kick you out. Nobody can. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was fascinating. So that kind of, I guess, sprouted that seed. You know, like we went to closing with them. You know what I'm saying? We went house shopping with them. So we saw the whole process, and I was like, man, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? And from then, like, even through high school, like, I was like, man, I'm trying to get into real estate, get my own house, buy my own house. You know what I'm saying? You hear stories about people getting evicted, and you didn't want that, you know what I'm saying, for yourself, you know? So, yeah, we kind of just, like, I just saw that and just, like, I don't want nothing else but that, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it takes to get there, I'm going to do it.
Right.
Regardless, you know? So, yeah. And then never look back, man. And then I surrounded myself around people that's where I'm trying to go, you know what I'm saying, who's done it and have more knowledge, you know what I'm saying, in it. That way they can give advice, you know what I'm saying. Some people don't want to see you really get ahead, but you can find those real genuine people that don't mind giving you game, you know what I'm saying, because they had to do it, you know what I'm saying. Like, you find a lot of people just don't want to drop jewels, you know what I'm saying. It's all about self with other people, you feel me? If you're going to find those genuine people, they might, you know what I'm saying, they got to see that passion in you in order for them to do it, you know what I'm saying. That way you don't waste your time. They waste their time, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because people say they want it, but they want that instant gratification, you know what I'm saying.
They want you to do it for them.
Yeah, right.
They don't want you to, they don't want you to help them out. They want you to do it for them.
Right.
You know, surrounding yourself with like-minded people is something that, you know, you definitely got to do. People that's going to push you forward.
Right. And that's the main key, man. Because, like, think about it. If you're in a room of people and they all on the same level, you know what I'm saying? How could you benefit from that? How could you? Because y'all conversations are different. Y'all dialects are different. You know what I'm saying? Like, the stuff y'all worried about, I'm not worried about that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to kind of basically, you know what I'm saying, surround yourself around people that's where you're trying to go. That way their success motivates you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. One thing that I try to start, I'm trying to start doing, is trying not to be the smartest person in any room that I'm in.
Right.
Because I feel like if I'm the smartest person in any room that I'm in, I can't learn anything.
Yeah, you can't learn. Yeah.
So I started reaching out and talking to people who I knew were smarter than me, or who I knew had more experience in a certain field.
Right.
You know, and that really, you know, helped me out. You know, to get me focused and to learn things.
They once was in your shoes, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And only the real will recognize that, you know what I'm saying? Like, this kid here, he got something. He reminded me so much of myself when I was, you know what I'm saying, trying to navigate through this entrepreneurial world, you know what I'm saying? So, by right, if they're real, so-called real, they're going to understand it. They're going to see it. And they're going to be like, come on, I got you. You know what I'm saying? But it takes trial and error. Because not everybody's for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They might say they are, but when it's benefiting them, you know what I'm saying? Then they'll, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, you definitely feel it. You know what I'm saying? So, and you can't let those, you know, naysayers deter you from your course. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the road is not easy by a long shot. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely not.
To now, like, so much happened in between that, man. You know, it was crazy. But it's all lessons learned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So with that being said, since we're talking on the road, so what influences or drives you to keep going?
Not settling it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a vision of where my wife and I supposed to be. It might not happen exactly where I see it, but when it's in the realm of, you know what I'm saying, where we're trying to go,
right,
that's going to keep pushing me, you know what I'm saying? Because I've saw, like, better. You know what I'm saying? So once you're exposed to it, you know what I'm saying, you can be like, man, that's tangible. I can reach that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that motivates me. You know, everybody else have different motivations, but you know what I'm saying, for the most part, that pushes me. You know what I'm saying? Like getting to where I need to go when everything's on autopilot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. You can't let everything be on autopilot. You can't let things get to autopilot. You know, sometimes you be on autopilot, you don't know how you got where you at. You just no
Right.
longer focused on your goal.
No, when I'm saying autopilot, meaning everything is working itself. You know what I'm saying? Your business is
Okay,
going.
okay.
You see what I'm saying? Your business is working by itself. Everything, you might pop your head in, check it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're actually in your business, there's no way you can, you know what I'm saying, venture out and see what else is
Right,
out there. You see what I'm saying?
right,
Like if you're actually working in your business, it's hard to step outside of it and get your hand in anything else because you're invested in that and you see what I'm saying? So
yeah, I
like
see what you're saying. So when you
how I
work to
live
a
for
point where your business runs itself.
exactly. That's when you
Right,
become successful. I mean, of course, you're gonna have to check in every now and again to make sure everything's okay. But for the most part, you're supposed to sit back and let it just work itself out. You know what I'm saying? And you just control it. You control everything.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right. So a big part of business is branding. So talk about your branding process.
Well, it started with like the business name. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I came with the business name like probably like 8 or 9 years ago, and I just sat on it. And I asked my wife, I was like, you know, what about Dust Bunny? She was like, well, this sounds catchy. So I just sat on it, and then more and more, like her working on her job, kind of pushed us to really get into it. You know what I'm saying? So far as like branding wise, like you just got to have that eye. You know what I'm saying? Like I went through a lot of logo artists or whatnot until I found this one guy. You know what I'm saying? He like it just came. You know what I'm saying? When you have that vision of how stuff's supposed to look, when you see it, you know. You know what I'm saying? It's just that it just stands above everything else. You know what I'm saying? The quality
Right,
of it. You know what I'm saying? And so basically, like what we do is not to get overwhelmed with work. We do word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? Mainly word of mouth, and because that carries longer than anything. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like people word of mouth, they'll try you out or whatever, and they'll refer you to other people. That way, like if we blow up too, we don't want to blow up too fast. So if you blow up too fast, it's gonna be overwhelming because you still got to learn the back office. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. There's a lot of intricate parts that you got to learn. You just can't say I want an LLC and just jump in there. You got to know your financials. You got to know all of that. You know what I'm saying? But
right,
as far
right.
as like marketing and stuff, yeah, you just start piecing stuff together. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
With your logo, your business name, the color flow of how things go. You know what I'm saying? And then everything else is just gonna fall into place.
And you just gotta. Sometimes you can. It's easy to pick out a logo, and sometimes it ain't. You know. Sometimes you gotta fight for it. Sometimes it's easy. But
Right,
y'all, the name is catchy. The logo is great.
right.
Um, you know.
And Dust
So
Bunny been
what?
around for a long time. The word Dust Bunny been around for a
Yeah.
long time. You know what I'm saying?
Right. There was a comment in there saying nobody want dust bunnies in their house. That's yeah. You know
Right,
that.
right. Yeah.
People been saying dust bunny.
And you'll be surprised when stuff comes to you. Sometimes it might come to you in a dream. Sometimes you might just be sitting down and it just hits you. You know what I'm saying? And you just make a mental note or write it down however you know feel comfortable. But sometimes it just hits you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If you think it's cool, you know what I'm saying? Just try it out with little people around you and your family, and if it bites, it bites. You know what I'm saying? So you know, yeah, basically.
So what drew you to entrepreneurship?
The freedom to do whatever, however.
Hmm.
Because like not knocking people that works 9 to 5, but you know how like if you're trying to do something at job, you got to ask permission. You gotta ask permission.
Right.
You gotta ask permission. And if they say no, not now, not yet, not like I got tired of that. You know what I'm saying? And something to leave on my daughter. You know, when she gets have her have an option when she gets our age, when she
Right.
gets 18 out of high school. You know what I'm saying? Something that where she said, you know, oh, my parents got a business. I don't have to take this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Right.
just work for my parents or work with my parents or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
that drove me to go into entrepreneurship. The freedom to do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You make your own schedules. You know what I'm saying? You can go and do whatever you please, basically, without asking. Like, sir, can I put my request
it's yours.
in? You know what I'm saying? Can I put my request in a week ahead? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but, you know, not knocking people that have 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? But it just didn't work for me.
Right. Right.
You know?
Makes perfect sense.
Right.
Makes perfect sense. Now let's go back to real estate now.
Okay.
So what is your role in real estate? What is your role in the real estate?
An investor.
Investor.
Yeah. So basically, like how we first started off, we bought our first house, and I knew I wanted to get into real estate. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know how or what. Like, real estate is like a broad umbrella.
Right.
Different whatevers. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be in it for the flipping houses, you know what I'm saying? There's that option. If you want to be, you know, a landlord, there's that option. If you just want to, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of options. So as you navigate into it, you just got to figure out what lane you want to go in. You know what I'm saying? And that goes back to what I said, is surrounding yourself around people who's already done it. You know what I'm saying? Who's done it, and, you know, kind of motivate you and don't mind giving game to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So how I started off, like I started off with a single family, you know, just to get used to home ownership. You know, that's the American dream, to buy your own house. But like later on into it, I realized, you know, sometimes, like when I realized, you know, you got a family and doing this and doing that, it's all the science behind that. You know what I'm saying? Like getting loans and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Getting loans and doing this and learn how to work the loans to benefit you. If you really want to get into real estate, you know what I'm saying? There's all type of programs and loans or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But you got to ask questions, you know what I'm saying? Do your homework. There's a lot of, you know, information out there on your phone, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just Google the question, like the question you're willing to ask me, just Google it. It's going to pop up. You know what I'm saying? So
we're more connected than ever these days.
Yeah. Yep.
So as an investor, you have rental properties.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And how I got started with that, like I basically, from my first house, I moved out and got another house. They're all with single families. And after I moved out my first house and got into another house, I realized I was kind of working backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like working backwards, like, you know, I'm supposed to have a double instead of single family, because single families only bring you one source of income. And if you got two single families, you're paying taxes on both properties. As opposed to if you got a double, you're only paying taxes on one property. You see what I'm saying? And then you're paying taxes on one property and you get double the income. You see what I'm saying? So either you can stay on one side and rent the other side out, or you can rent both of them out. And now you have X amount of dollars coming in. Pay your mortgage, and whatever's left, you know, you pocket it. You know, it's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you enjoy it. That's the main thing. Is that something that you enjoy? You enjoy waking up and
wake up when
getting
you want,
getting to work.
The freedom. You have to have your money working for you, not you working for your money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People live lives where they try to impress people, you know what I'm saying? And try to do this. Not knocking them, but you know what I'm saying? When you understand how money works, your whole life will change. You feel what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying, sacrifice a lot of stuff. You can't just do stuff just to please with other people. You know what I'm saying? You got to do the stuff that's going to make you better than what you are, you know what I'm saying, years ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like basically setting your steps right now and then enjoy the good life later. Not enjoying the good life now and then struggling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you just got to learn how to prioritize or whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Some people are materialistic. They want the cars and the bikes and the, you know what I'm saying? It's cool, but when you're in this game, bro, you can't, some things got to give. You know what I'm saying? You can enjoy that later. You know what I'm saying?
Got to make sacrifices.
Sacrifices, bro.
Yeah. So what kind of sacrifices have you made?
Man, when I realized, like, money, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't sold everything, paying notes on, and it goes back to timing. You know what I'm saying? Timing is everything. Once you understand how money works, like I'm paying $400, $500 on a truck or a car with $200 insurance. You know what I'm saying? That's too much money. And you're only making $1,300 every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? You can't live like that. You're gonna be constantly chasing the dollar. You feel what I'm saying? So I sold everything, and I'm like, man, I moved back with my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a sacrifice by itself. You know what I'm saying? So now I got 2 rental properties, and I'm, you know, staying with my mom. I mean, a lot of people don't do that. And you got a family, you know what I'm saying? That's the sacrifice we're willing to take. We needed to build our business to a certain level, you know what I'm saying? And that was the sacrifice. We had to take ourselves out of that liability. You know what I'm saying? We had to take ourselves out of that liability and change that liability into an asset. You feel what I'm saying? So once we moved out of there, now we have 2 rental properties. So now one liability became an asset, and now I have 2 assets. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. So now you got them 2 assets, and they working for you.
Working for me. And now, you know, it frees you up more time to get more. You know what I'm saying? So now everything else is freed up, so you have time to go looking. You have time to go do this. You have time to go do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have nobody, you don't have no clock to punch. You feel what I'm saying? The flexibility. And I realized when I was on my job how you're easily replaced. Like, I've seen people pass away. I used to work for a bus company down here, public bus company, and a man passed away behind the wheel, and within the next couple of days, his spot was, they put him right back in there. They put him right back in there, you know what I'm saying? So they let me know you just a number, and on your ID badge, they label you as your number. You know what I'm saying? Like, not your name, but a number.
Nah, your number.
You feel what I'm saying? So once you gone, they're gonna put somebody right back in their place. You know what I'm saying? So it's the number to them. And when I realized that, it was hard for me to stay there. You know what I'm saying? So I had to make all the necessary steps to financially free myself from that. And it was hard, you know what I'm saying? Going against the grain like that, but you know, what's easy in life, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Nothing, well, laziness is easy.
Right.
Being broke is easy. That's easy. Being unsuccessful is easy. Being scared is easy. Yeah, that's what's easy. Nothing good is easy.
The fear of unknown, you know what I'm saying? People don't know.
Right.
If they don't know, they're comfortable where they are. You know what I'm saying? This is what brings me, you know what I'm saying? So this brings me this, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just ride this until whenever. But when you get, you know, throwing a monkey wrench, you know, in a place, what you going to do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, also, the fear of falling, you know?
Yep.
People are scared to fly because they don't want to fall.
Right.
You know?
Right.
You gotta take them steps, and you gotta fly, man. You gotta fly. Now, see, you don't have to keep lighting See,
It's
if
dead.
you gotta smoke it, because if you don't smoke it, it will go out. But
Oh,
when you keep lighting it, now you look like Pookie right up in the
right,
camera.
right, like
So you got to keep it lit. You know, it's the Herfador. We smoke on here, so keep it lit because then you don't look like Pookie. Yeah. Um. So what are your two most important ideals?
my two most important ideas.
Ideals.
Ideals,
Hmm.
as far as what you mean.
What are the two things that you live by daily? Two most important things that you live by daily.
Faith, faith and perseverance, man. Because without those two, you ain't. I can't curse, but you ain't nothing.
You
You know what
can.
I'm
You
saying?
can. It's all right.
Okay, well, you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe in something. You know what I'm saying? You got faith and perseverance.
Right. Right, man. Yeah. And faith and perseverance will take you a long way.
A long way.
Really long way.
And being humble. Faith, perseverance,
Hmm.
being humble. You know, not easily distracted. You know what I'm saying? All of that. All of that is key factors. And being genuine. Being genuine.
Yeah. You got to be genuine because if you're not, people can smell when you're not genuine.
Yup.
They can smell when you're being fake. You know,
Yup.
and if people smell that on you, they don't want to deal with you.
Yup. Yup.
So you gotta be genuine.
Yup.
So as far as so let's jump back to Dust Bunny. So you say you grow by word of mouth. So you're not really doing any marketing.
Well, we are, you know, your Facebook, your Instagram, you know, we got flyers, we'll put flyers out here and there. But as far as like, because we don't want to grow too fast, you feel what I'm saying? Like overwhelm ourselves. And now
Hmm.
we're just kind of hustling, bustling, and forgetting stuff because something's going to go undone. You know what I'm saying? So we're just trying to master certain areas, and then we're going to really, really, like, you know what I'm saying, take it to the next level, you know?
Yeah, yeah. So when you say take it to so y'all haven't really hired employees yet.
Yeah, we have employees, but it's like close family. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Family, and close friends. You know, and we
That's
just
what
working.
what's his name? Martin. When Martin was opening Rim Spoon, when he was opening Martin Mard's Meatloaf and
Yeah,
Waffles,
yeah.
Stan said we don't need no employees because them is y'all and
Y'all,
y'all
yeah,
is them. So
yeah.
yeah, it's always great to have that support from your family.
Right, yeah, of
Uh,
course, man. They
they'll
go a
keep you
long way.
going. They'll push you.
They go a
They'll
long way.
push you a lot more. Yeah.
And also,
So.
don't forget where you come from. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
and like just knowing that you was once in somebody else's shoes. Don't be afraid to give game. People nowadays like holding secrets about success, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard for one being black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For one
Right.
being black and being a minority. You know what I'm saying? That's hard by itself. Like just living. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if it make it easier for the next man, you know what I'm saying? That's doing what your due diligence or whatever. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Just along the way helping people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I believe that's what God put us on earth for, to help one another. And I mean that.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Whether if you turn, you know what I'm saying, got malicious ways or whatever, that's on you. You know, you're going to get kicked to the side and train going to keep rolling. Because you
Mhm.
showed who you will, who your true colors is.
Right.
You know, I don't want people like that around me. You know what I'm saying?
That go back to surrounding yourself with like-minded people.
Exactly.
You know that go back to that because if you surrounding yourself with like-minded people, the fake gonna get weeded out really quick.
Yep.
They're
They
gonna
gonna
be
expose
uncomfortable
themselves.
around you.
Yep.
You know, if everybody's talking about how we gonna get from this level to this level, and they
Right.
keep trying to stay at this bottom level, they're gonna
Right.
be uncomfortable.
Or
And,
doing
they're gonna
stuff
weed themselves out.
or doing stuff the wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everything is done. If you expect to be successful, you have to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you're gonna have to end up backtracking. You're gonna have to end up you know what I'm saying, it's gonna slow your process down. You feel me? So
Right.
yeah, it's all about it. Just that's why I go back to saying being genuine with everything you do. Being genuine.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to be genuine. Like you said, you can spot a fake one, and you can spot a real one.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
that's the big thing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, I mean, I was gonna ask you what are some of the biggest obstacles you done had to go over, but we don't went over that already.
Yeah.
And those were some big obstacles, some
Big
big
old
obstacles.
obstacles. But you
Yeah.
can't let it sidetrack you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody,
You can't let the
everybody,
obstacles stop you.
exactly.
They can't be walls. They got to be speed bumps.
Right.
You
And I
know.
mean, it's okay if you take a break from it because it's a lot. It's a lot of consumption of your time, your energy. You know what I'm saying? And then life stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody, but you got to be willing to sacrifice the right now for the later. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. That thinking of the future, working for the future.
Yeah, man.
You know,
People,
because we
a
live
lot
in a
of people think
society
about
that people
what's
want it
going on
right
right
now.
now. Yeah, that right
Yeah.
now. I mean,
With
sometimes you have to, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you gotta think ahead, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People in a
I mean,
stress, they
you
think
got to
ahead.
focus on it right now, but you got to think about that future too.
Yeah, for real.
Because I mean, these days with social media and everything being 15 and 30 seconds long,
Yeah.
People want it right now.
Right. The
Yeah,
instant gratification. Yep.
Right. But you got to think about that future.
And like I say, I started in 2017. You know what I'm saying? That was a couple of years ago. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like now it's just really starting to be self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying? You had to put a lot of sweat equity in it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of sweat equity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when I mean by sweat equity, meaning you have to physically be doing the work. Because you need to know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? In order to be able to control it, you have to know how it works. That's just like a machine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? An oil machine. You got to go through the different types of oil or whatever. Make sure all your gears are, you know what I'm saying, intact. You know, in order for them gears to run together, you got to know how it works. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You yourself have to know how the machine works. So that way, when something go wrong, you can know what to fix.
Yep.
Or you can see it before it happens and before it goes wrong.
Yep.
Man, how has being an entrepreneur changed your life? I mean, besides the freedom that we've said so much, how has it changed your life?
How has it changed my life? It helps you value. First, it humbles you because you're basically relying on people to support you, basically. You feel what I'm saying? And it just humbles you all the way around because there's so many options you gotta go through, and it's not for the weak. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you that right now. You know what I'm saying? It's not for the weak. Like some people blow up just like a light switch. You know what I'm saying? For some people, I would rather take that slow and steady route. You know what I'm saying? Because that instant fame, and you don't know anything. You know what I'm saying? It can crash your whole business. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, man. So I can, like we said before, we can pay it back and let bring others with us and get the message out there and help other people. Make it easier for the next man. That's why I'm trying to build this community and doing what I'm doing, so that way we can all get there. You know what I'm saying?
Everything is about working together and jewel dropping, bro. And it's up to the individual to receive it and take it and put it into action. You can receive it and just not do nothing with it.
Right.
Becoming a spectator. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
don't want to become no spectator.
Man, they got TV for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You don't want to watch somebody else living your dream.
Right.
You know.
A applied knowledge. Yep.
Yeah. Man. So what's next for Dust Bunny?
What's next? Another state, another city, man. Expanding that way. I have a phone. My wife won't take it. She have that option. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, but that real estate is to the moon, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To the moon. Past that, if could, if could be. You know what I'm saying? Linking up with positive people, like-minded people, and just taking it to the moon.
Yeah. That's, you gotta think big and shoot for the moon. You gotta shoot for the moon, because then you might land on the clouds. You might pass it.
Right.
You never know, but you gotta shoot big. You know.
And it's also about timing. You can't force it. If it's your time, it's gonna just fall right into place, man.
Right.
It's gonna fall, and it's gonna be almost effortless. You know what I'm saying? But you have to speak it into existence. Like, I'm a firm believer, man. Like, whatever you
definitely,
man, whatever you believe, bro, it can happen for real. Like, for real. You have to speak it into existence.
Yeah. You got it. Also puts your mind in a place where when you start to speak it so much, you start to work towards it relentlessly. You know, and so now you're putting the extra work in, as well as God doing his part.
Yeah.
So he sees that you want it that bad, and if that's something that he got for you, you putting that work in, you're gonna get that blessing.
Just ask him. Ask and believe. Man. I promise you. Like, I started off with small things, like buying a house. My very first house, I was 21. You know what I'm saying? I was 21. Like, I need to get a house. But I knew it takes different things to get that. Your credit, you know what I'm saying? Your work history. And you wouldn't know until you make that step. You know what I'm saying? Like, owning the house is the roughest. No, it's not. You know, if you reach out and step out, you know what I'm saying, and find, you know what I'm saying, that you want to do that, the people that's gonna, they're gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna need to do this, that, and the other in order to get this. So you have to take a step back and work hard towards those objectives. And once you get those, man, it's like the best feeling in the world, man.
Like, I can imagine.
In the world.
Yeah, ownership.
Yep,
something that black people need more of. Homes, businesses, land. In music, we need ownership of royalties. You know, we need ownership of we need ownership. Period.
Yep.
In the black, and not just black people, but minorities. Period.
Yep.
We need ownership. Because stuff being taken from us left and right.
We at the bottom of the totem pole, man. The very bottom.
Right.
The very bottom, bro. Like, other races don't even respect us, man. We are known as the angry people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We have the most talent in the world, but we are known as the angry because we always, but it's not our fault, though. You know what I'm saying? It's not our fault because the odds are stacked against us coming from birth. You know what I'm saying? Like, the odds are stacked against us.
Which is another reason I'm doing this.
Yeah, and
change that narrative.
That will make you want to lean on your brother and sister even more because, together you stand, divided you fall.
Right.
Like, you gotta help one another. You got to. You know what I'm
saying? I've been hashtagging a lot of stuff that I post on Instagram. Together we build, together we grow.
Yeah.
Because it's a fact that, united we stand, divided we fall.
Right.
But we all ain't gonna stand.
Right.
So I feel it's better that if I say together we build and together we grow, because now, that's kind of even in the playing field for us as us together.
Yeah.
And now we all working together for something.
Right.
It
makes that workload lighter. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because it's all of us.
Whole pallet of bricks by myself.
Right.
I got 5 other brothers or sisters that help me carry this load. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna spread this pallet out together. So it makes it
Definitely.
that much easier to go forward.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at with it.
And that's a
Whoever,
good place to be.
huh?
That's a good place to be with it.
Yeah, man. And you gotta have peace with yourself too.
Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna throw this out there to the people watching. If y'all got any questions, um, you can put them in the comments, or it would be easier if you hit that little question mark on the side and put the questions right there. We can check those and see those. But also, if you got any questions, throw them in there. Appreciate y'all for joining us. So since we're talking about dropping gems, go and drop a gem.
Huh?
Go and drop a gem since we've been talking about dropping these gems.
Get your credit right. Get your credit right. Stop living for other people. You know what I'm saying? Credit is key. Once you understand how credit moves, your whole financial situation gonna change. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get your credit right. Because that's
Right.
to me, like as a lender, I'm trusting you because of what your past history is. You feel what I'm saying? So if you coming to me asking me for $10,000, but then I go into your credit score and saying you owe Joe Bob $3,000 for 7 years, you never paid them, never made one payment. How could you want me to give you this $10,000? I'm gonna be just another person you gonna not pay. You know what I'm saying? And live within your means. Like if you don't have, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have the means to get something, don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like all that goes hand in hand, man. Don't live above your means. Just to impress people.
Right. Got a question? What was the hardest thing about starting your real estate journey?
The fear of unknown. Once you figure out what route you want to take, you start drilling into whatever route. Because, like I said before, like real estate, they have so many avenues you can take. You know what I'm saying? You network with people because you don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to ask that person how they got that, or you know what I'm saying? You can tell if somebody really wants to help. If you ask them a question and they're giving you detail after detail, or they might give you a nugget just to see if, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're willing to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, yeah, so basically, you know what I'm saying, just building that relationship and figuring out what direction you want to go in with real estate, because there's several avenues. You know, with the flipping the houses and, you know, landlords and just buying land and, you know, flipping land and commercial and, you know, it's different avenues. You just got to figure out which one you want to go in.
Yeah, man, that fear of the unknown stops a lot of people. It stops them dead in their tracks. People think, oh man, it's too hard to buy a house, or it's too hard to get into real estate, or it's too hard to start my own business. But I know a bunch of people who started their own businesses from nothing, basically.
Right. And we did too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You wanted the people. You wanted the people. That's why you on here.
Right.
Then I know you and my brother, because I found out from him that you was in real estate.
Right.
You know, and
I've been trying to get him to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because like you see an intelligent person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's one of those people. You know what I'm saying? Brother's super intelligent. You know what I'm saying? And I've been doing that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I went at him. You know, like bro, like let's get into this real estate, man. You know what I'm saying? And I guess he wasn't there at the time, but when he saw it and when he was like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's good.
Yeah, because I see he got a passion for it. You know, you got a passion for it.
Yeah.
It's something that, you know, as for us, you know, we gotta we really gotta work together. You know.
Right. Shout out to Mike. I see you, man. He said he just got his LLC from his trucking company.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. That LLC is important.
Yes.
That LLC is very, very important.
It lets the next man know that you're doing stuff the right way. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to have everything in your name. You have to keep your personal life and your business life separate. You know what I'm saying? And run everything separate from your personal life. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep everything separate. That way it don't, like, if somebody try to sue you, anything that's under your personal name, they can take it. You don't want that. You work hard for it. But throw it in the LLC. You know what I'm saying? And you just control how the LLC moves, basically.
Yeah.
You own nothing and control everything.
That's when I've been looking into it, and it really protects you as the individual.
Yes.
You know, so if something happens, let's say you selling food or something, somebody gets sick, they sue your LLC, they don't sue you. Right. But if you running your stuff under yourself, they can take everything you got. You know, and that's insurance, stuff like that works with the LLC.
Right. Oh, and Brandon says $340. Yeah, I can't remember exactly how much it is, but it's around $300 to get your LLC.
Okay.
That, instead of buying a new Jordan, go buy your LLC. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna hold more weight than some Jordan.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what we ain't know none of this.
Yep.
This ain't taught. Yep. You know, so that's definitely good.
In high school, they should have these type of curriculums in high school, as opposed to physical science and
teach about credit,
biology and all that. Like, I saw my parents ain't never did no biology as an adult, so why should I learn this?
The only biology our parents did was putting peroxide on the wound.
Right. And don't put bleach in there. Right.
Yeah, don't put that much bleach in there. You know. Yep. You putting peroxide on the wound, the bubbling mean it's working.
Right.
Or my dad with alcohol, put alcohol on it means the burn mean it's working.
Right.
You know, I ain't never gonna dissect the frog in my life.
Right. Never gonna do it.
They definitely need to put.
Right.
They need to put classes on credit.
Yep.
They need to put classes on financial control.
Yep.
And they need to put classes on business building, entrepreneurship in school, because all you're doing is teaching people to follow directions.
Yep.
You know, so.
And then with college, like, not to knock people who went to college. You know what I'm saying? You're going into that. If you don't get no full ride, you're going into college debt. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you get out of college, you're not going to get that job. You're going to, you know what I'm saying? Now you got this $200,000, $300,000 debt. And now, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to find a job to pay salary back. You know what I'm saying? And that's added stress. You know, like, that's too much. Like, I done give you all this time and all this energy, and it's hard to find. I've seen people went to college and don't even go into the field that they went to college for. You know what I'm saying? That's a waste of time. I mean, you learn stuff on the way, but you know what I'm saying? Like, all that could have been avoided. That $300,000 could have been on a multi-unit. You feel what I'm saying? I'd rather take my chances on that, something tangible, as opposed to, you know what I'm saying?
You put that money towards buying yourself like you said, a multi-unit, a duplex, and now you own property.
And it may take you longer. You know what I'm saying? I've heard people go to college just to build relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because, you meet, all type of walks of life. You know what I'm saying? Going to college.
Right.
And some of those parents are well off than others, and build a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And that might take you, to where you got to go, basically. You know what I'm saying? Just that, so I mean, college is not all that bad, but with me, I never did want to go. I never did want to go. Because, like, I didn't like school, man, because it was like, why am I here? You know what I'm saying? Like once I
Yeah.
like, I always overthink stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always like in class just looking out the window, like man, like you know what I'm saying? Just thinking about life, you know, and I just was like, man, but I pushed myself, graduated, you know what I'm saying? Then I was like, yeah, it's time. So I know I got to get a job, get my credit good, build my credit so I can buy this house that I've always wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Now,
So
on in working towards buying the house and all of these things, and starting your business, what are some of the things that you've done research on? Some of the things that you've learned?
as far as both of them, business and home ownership,
Hmm.
well, far as to me, I like hands on. I would rather ask somebody who's done it before what their opinion is, and I make the the difference between if it's good or if it works for me or if it don't work for me or whatever. Like I don't mind trying. You know what I'm saying? Like I ask advice on everything. Like I've never. The crazy thing about it, I've never picked up a business book ever. You know what I'm saying? Like entrepreneur, but never picked up a book. Like
Hmm.
I ask people physically, like, oh, how you did this, how you did that, like that intrigued mind. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never read a book on real estate. I just knew it. I mean, if I would have read a book, it would probably happen faster as far as like having investment properties. But like, that's just like going to baseball, football practice. You're hands on. You know what I'm saying? You learning from hands on. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I
Hmm.
was learning. And I just had the intuition. I don't know. It's like like how people born with gifts, I guess. Like I see the
Yeah.
value in stuff. Like I see value in people. You know what I'm saying? Like how I pointed out, you should be doing tattoos. Like, cause no average person can draw what that is back there, Ray Charles on the background. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody, like no average person can do that. So that's your gift.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I mean, it's just basically, I wouldn't suggest that with everybody, but sometimes you just gotta ask questions to anybody. You know, so yeah, that's basically like I've never. Well, now I read books or whatever, read articles
Uh huh.
on how things are, but when I starting out, I just was winging it, man. I just was winging it. I just knew communicating with people and networking was gonna get me. You know what I'm saying? To where I gotta
Get you where
go.
you needed to be. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't be afraid to ask for
Yeah,
help.
you gotta ask, man. You gotta ask, just like you in school. You raise your hand if you don't understand something. Some people just sit back
Right.
and just don't do it. You gotta ask questions.
Right. Yeah.
And
That's.
then when you ask questions, the person that's on the other end, you know what I'm saying? Like it's depending on like what type of questions you ask. Well, no question is a dumb question. If you don't know, you don't know. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And then you got people that's trying to figure you out and just asking questions just to know your business. You can
Hmm.
tell those people too, because
Yeah.
like
Definitely.
whatever you give them, they don't do it. You know what I'm saying? They don't do it. So whatever
Yeah.
they
So
ask you, just be like, I don't know. I'm just,
yeah. So if
just a
you
guess.
asking questions, if you out there and you looking, and your method is to ask the questions to get help. Do the work that you're given by the people that you ask.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't do that work, then you're missing out.
Right.
People, if you want somebody to do it for you,
Yep.
don't pay the money and get somebody to do it for you. But you'll probably feel better about it and feel more accomplished if you do it on your
Right.
own.
Right.
You learn and then do. You know.
Right. Right. I mean, certain things, like let's just say, like, since you draw, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and try to draw Ray Charles. If I need a picture of Ray Charles, I'm not gonna sit here and try to draw it. I'll pay you, you know what I'm saying? Because you're good at it. The quality is gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? With that, I mean, I wouldn't mind, getting other people to do it. But as far as LLC, like, just research it. How to start an LLC. It's gonna bring you up to the website wherever you gotta go. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like you said, man. These here, We more connected than ever. You got everything you need in your pocket. It is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Different person, man. It all depends on how you use it, like a tool. You know, you can use it for your benefit or you can use it for your demise. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Man, look, I really appreciate you accepting my invitation and joining me in the Herfador this evening.
Anytime, man.
Yeah, man. So next time you're out here, we're gonna have to link up and do some more talking.
Most definitely.
Cause I got some questions for you now. If you said ask questions, I got some questions.
Bring them. If I don't know, I'm gonna just pick up the phone and Google it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we're gonna find out the answer together. If I don't know,
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about, man.
Yep. Together we build, together we grow.
Yep. Yes, sir.
And I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate everybody for watching and interacting. I just started firing. Well, I didn't fire up the YouTube yet. I just started working on it, building up a website. So be looking out for those coming, the website and the YouTube coming. We're gonna have a lot of different types of videos, including these Herfador conversations gonna be on there. So I appreciate all of y'all watching. Appreciate everybody's support. Greg, I appreciate you accepting the invitation and popping out. And we'll see y'all next time, man. Y'all have a good night.